People, we love to make things. To do it yourself. To DIY. In the attic, the basement, the backyard, and in front of a camera. And those camera DIYers, they've got something you'll like. From the TV studio to the studio apartment, they're making something up just for you. It's That DIY Show. Today...
Great question.
Viewer's Choice has pro tips you won't want to miss. And from the Hive Mind, everything you need to make your move with a do-it-yourself chessboard. And later...
Give me all you got.
At one point, it was so hot, I was drenched in sweat, and I was just trying with every bit of energy just to get to the next step.
But I got my booty.
Husband and wife battle build over closet space and going behind the curtain with an artistic metalworker.
You want to see what I do? I'll show you. An artistic blacksmith is a person that takes people's ideas and makes them into reality. What you're doing is creating history.
The art of a blacksmith and a whole lot more. But first, it's your questions and your projects on That DIY Show.
Hey, Viewer's Choice. I love using my computer in bed. The only issue is that it gets really warm, the fan starts buzzing really loud, and I doubt that it's good for the computer. So I was wondering if you have any suggestions on how to keep things cool.
Good question. The age-old problem, well, I guess it's not that old of a problem, trying to keep the old laptop cool while you're binge-watching TV in bed. Don't worry, I have an easy-to-build solution for you, but kind of watching a series right now, so... Of course, so predictable. He died. That's sad. Is this show ever gonna end? I'm coming over like season 2. Oh, what a terrible ending. Were they ever even on the island? I'm lost. I don't know, what were we talking about? Right, keeping your laptop cool. All right, I got a clever idea. All you need is a little bit of pine, a big old piano hinge, and way fewer hours than I just wasted on that pointless show. The star of the show, this big old piece of laminated pine. Really, it's just a bunch of pieces of pine glued together in the factory, which is great. Makes it stable, and look how wide it is. It's way wider than a normal board. It's also really light, which I like, and it's perfect for this project. First things first, we gotta rip it down to width, and then cross-cut it to length. 12.5 wide, 22.5 long. This is the basic footprint of the tray, and it's a good size. But it could use some depth. Using this 1x4 pine, we're gonna trim it out, kind of like an apron, using 45-degree mitered angles. All right, let's see how this fits together. It's really important before you put the glue on to give it a nice dry fit. Make sure you didn't screw up any cuts. And it looks like we got it. Nice tight fit. All right, let's glue it up. Okay, picture this. It's a dark and stormy night. You're alone. The rain's rapping on the window outside. The tree branches are dragging across the vinyl siding. It's warm. Something smells a bit weird. But you have a bag of chips on your left, big cold drink on your right, your favorite movie queued up to play. You grab this box, you sit it on your lap, and that's when you realize this box needs legs. Miter cuts turned out great. We're almost ready to assemble our folding legs. But first, let me show you how they work. When you're watching a movie, the legs will be expanded like this to give you lots of leg clearance. And when you're done, they just slide together like so to make it nice and flush so you can store it without taking up too much space. So this is basically a cleat that holds the legs together, and it's also where we'll mount the hinge to hold the legs to the base. Ooh. Check these legs out. Perfect. I love how these fit. We gotta see if these things close. Cue the choir! Perfect. We're gonna set this aside for a minute, get our angle grinder, and cut out the lengths of brass piano hinge that we need to mount the folding legs onto the base. Now we're using piano hinge because it covers the full length of the legs where they connect to the table. So in case you're watching like a thriller or an action movie and you get a little crazy, it won't break your bench and drop your laptop. Face shield, gloves, clamp, beard. Ready to grind. I love the smell of burnt metal in the morning. So let's put these in. You know what I don't love? Installing piano hinges. 88 screws. Maybe that's why they call it a piano hinge. Okay, there's not actually 88 screws, but it sure feels like it at this point. I enjoy putting these screws in so much that I could sing a song, but I'm not going to. Whew. It's the last screw. Check this out. Perfect. Okay, all this thing needs now is a coat of stain. We're gonna turn this white pine into golden oak with the help of this. So, cue the piano music. You know, most stains just kind of come out really dark. This one is doing exactly what I want, which is just accenting the light colored pine, but give it a nice hint of gold. And this goes perfectly with your favorite satirical parody spy series. I like gold. All right, that's it, we're done. I love the color, I love the folding legs, packs up nicely. Can't wait to try this thing out and watch a couple movies. I made this with all these great tools in this amazing workshop, but you don't need that to build these projects. All you need is a little bit of creativity. So if you're looking for inspiration, track down the Viewer's Choice team on the streets and submit your question. After I'm done watching a few movies, I'd be happy to help you out.
Around the world and right around the corner, DIYers and master crafters have something to show and a story to tell. It's That DIY Show.
An artistic blacksmith is a person that takes people's ideas and makes them into reality. What you're doing is creating history. You're taking something that's made today and making it beautiful for the rest of time. That's what it is. I'm Scott Hamlin, and I'm an artistic blacksmith. Do you want to see what I do? I'll show you. When I came in this shop originally, there was no floor, no ceiling. So what I did is I poured a floor and put heat to the floor and built a ceiling. I gyprocked the walls and the ceiling and made it fireproof. And I started just working in here. It's where I put things together. I forge it together over there. I forge all the shapes I have, and I bring it over here and I put it together. My personal idea about artwork is why not go back to where it originated, from nature. And nature has very strict guidelines. There ain't no such thing as my interpretation of this when it comes to nature. It's either right or it's wrong. You have to work with it till it has that look that says, I'm done. The whale tail came from a trip to Newfoundland. And when I went over Newfoundland, I asked the people that were selling stuff what I could do for them. And a whale's tail was brought up. So what I did is I took the whale's tail, it being something that comes out from the wall, that actually has depth because it has dimensional form. It's not flat against the wall. And the best thing about it is that you can't see where it's screwed in. That's made with holes and slots. They shove it on, bring it down, and it stays there. And there you have it, the whale tail on your wall. I think it's so graceful and natural. When you see a whale go in the water, he has no fear. And I want you to feel the same way when you look at that whale's tail on your wall. I want you to feel the comfort and security that gives you. What you have to do is start with that idea in your head and let the metal tell you when it's done. My work speaks to me when it's finished. I'm done. Stop screwing around with me. Who's going to make a living at being a traditional blacksmith? Who the hell's going to do that? There's no way possible you can do that. You have to take what you have in your head and make it into reality and hope that it sells. That's what it is. I try to make my work different than what's done before me. I try to make things new that people will say, well, I never thought of that before. I think they have personality. I think each one has personality. I think that everything I do has that personality. I think that's kind of that's the art of the work, isn't it? That's the art of the work. When you come to me with an idea, you're trying to create a legacy for yourself. People that order stuff from me transcend the fact that I made it into themselves being remembered by that project. You have that in your house all your life, and when you pass on, you give it to your son, daughter, and they'll remember you by that project. They won't remember me because I'm the guy that made it, but they'll remember you because you gave it to them. I feel honored that I can do that.
From the workshop to the studio floor, we've got our eyes on the prize. It's That DIY Show.
We're moments away from the main event, another head-to-head battle build.
It's time to see who will rise above and take home the golden hammer.
I'm Hubert McTarnish.
And I'm George McGibbons.
Let's dive right in.
My name is Robbie McGee, and I have a line of capes. It's called Michelle Robert. It's my passion.
Robbie enjoys basketball, coaching, reading, learning, building things, lighting things on fire, gardening, family, modeling, and anything competitive.
My name is Cindy McNeil, and I am one of the designers for Michelle Robert Fashion, and we've been just touring around ripping it up.
Cindy enjoys sewing, making things, music, family, dancing, singing, socializing, learning, driving, traveling, watching action movies, and saving the world.
I'm coming for the gold hammer.
Give me all you got. Stop acting like an amateur. Get ready for a real battle.
This week on Battle Build, Cindy and Robbie have to create from scratch a pipe clothing rack with some lovely birch plywood, some swivel casters, pipes, and flanges. You both have a measly 4 hours to create the best darn pipe clothing rack on the planet.
This is
Pipe clothing
this
rack.
is going to be amazing. This is right down my alley.
With only a handful of supplies to work with, these novice DIYers have a real challenge ahead of them if they want to impress the judges.
Ready, set, build!
Today, I'm up against my super handsome, talented, and awful husband.
Just a yes or no, Cindy. Is it 24 inches?
Yes.
Okay.
The only reason I was nice is because I thought about maybe needing help myself later. Oh, crap. Oh, okay.
What's up?
You know what's up.
I want to hear it.
I might need your help.
Oh, that's it. Thank you.
I thought you were going that way.
I'm going that way. Let's get cut.
Now, should they really be helping each other this much?
Yeah, I want to see more fighting.
Could draw my design on here.
No, I think there was a misunderstanding because this is my wood.
I just did most of the work.
Most of what work?
Okay, there's only one way to decide this. Blue steel off.
You're on.
Let's go. Take my picture.
3.
For those who don't know, a blue steel-off is a
2.
competition to see who can make the most
1.
smoldering model face.
Not gonna lie, that was all right.
All right.
That's all I can give you is all right, though. Ready, Cam?
That's where I know this from, the movie,
No,
right?
no, we made it up on the spot.
No, I'm pretty sure that,
Shut up, it's totally original.
It's your wood. I think this is exactly what I want here. It's a side view of my cape. I'm gonna start cutting.
Oh, no.
Seems that Cindy is getting a bit impatient.
So am I. I ordered a pizza like an hour ago.
No breaks.
It's kind of warm in here. Would you mind getting me a drink?
With time counting down, it doesn't seem like there's much that Cindy can do, but wait.
Oh, I love waiting.
Oh, Cindy's grabbed her opportunity and the jigsaw, leaving Robbie out in the cold and without the tool he so desperately needs. Find out what he does next after the break. We've got hands and we've got plans. What more do you need? It's That DIY Show. Everyone can create, but we can all use a little bit of inspiration. It's That DIY Show. Welcome back to Battle Build. I'm Hubert McTurnish.
And I'm George McGibbons.
Our two competitors, Cindy and Robbie, a disgustingly cute couple, are battling to build a pipe clothing rack from just a few pieces of plywood.
What started out as a friendly competition turned into a blue steel off from that movie.
No, for the cut wood.
But then poor Robbie was stranded, waiting for the only jigsaw.
Oh, muffin.
I got an idea. Why don't you use this circular saw since you have all straight lines?
Are you helping you or me?
I'm helping you, of course.
What's that? It looks like a tombstone.
Somebody's got to lose.
Big death threats are the key to any marriage.
Well, thanks for the tip.
What? Sure, yeah.
All right. Looks just like me.
Cindy's finally using the circular saw and making record time with it at that.
How'd you get done so fast?
The circular saw was way faster than the jigsaw.
While giving Cindy the circular saw seemed like a good idea at first, Robbie now finds himself having to rush just to catch up.
He's gonna be so sweaty.
Ew.
Ah,
At one point, it was so hot, I was drenched in sweat, and I was just trying with every bit of energy just to get to the next step.
but I got my booty. You don't got a booty. I told you don't try and mess with the booty. Ah, booty for the win. Wait, what about your ear though? What about your ear? What about your ear though?
If this is what marriage looks like, sign me up.
It's not like a secret club, George.
Oh, never mind.
Robbie.
Well, he does technically own half of what's hers.
Won't be long now before I catch up.
I smell underhandedness afoot.
Oh, you know there's a cream for that?
Babe? Honey, I gotta get a couple of pictures. Kate just messaged me. She's looking for like a cape like that for Jerry.
We're in a competition right now.
I know, but she wants to do this today.
Let's go,
Today.
quick. Come on over here. Something was fishy about that. We don't just get these random calls or texts in the middle of the day. All right, Kate, this is for you. Somebody needing a cape, like that's not. But I went along with it. We have a business to run, and you know I can't be taking those kind of chances.
But more back?
Like, come on.
Just the whole back, though.
The whole back, okay.
The whole back.
Here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, you moved before I got it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I need to get back to work.
Okay, thanks.
Now it's time to repay the favor.
Okay.
I need you to hold this.
I will.
All right.
And I do have to go home with you, so.
Running out of time here.
You seem a little out of gear there, bud. I think you
good.
should. Oh my God, you're tense.
Okay, I'm trying to screw here.
Oh God, that's where I usually like that.
Nearing the end of the 4th hour, they're rushing to put on their finishing touches, and my pizza still hasn't arrived. Oh, there we go. I hate you. Tension in the room is high. There's only 30 seconds left to count down, and Robbie is scrambling to make sure his design is fully assembled.
Cindy's really rushing to get on a coat of varnish. Let's hope she doesn't miss a spot. The judges are known to be picky.
She does seem a little worried, and Robbie, he's frantic with just a few screws to go.
You know, one thing's for sure, this will bring Robbie and Cindy closer together.
You really don't know a thing about marriage, do you?
Well, I know it's not a secret club.
Yes.
Done.
Yes. No stain.
I like mine naked.
First, let's take a look at Robbie's design. With its superhero boot inlets, with pointy toes though, that might knock off a few points. And while a neat design, the height isn't tall enough, so the capes will drag on the bottom.
And finally, we'll look at Cindy's no-nonsense design. Wonderfully finished, although she didn't miss a spot on the top there. Practical inlets that aren't too crazy. Overall, a sturdy, sensible, and stylish design.
All right, let's go to the TV of judgment. Will it be Cindy's no-nonsense design?
Or Robbie's a naked and elaborate creation.
Good job.
Congratulations.
We can always sell yours.
Robbie McGee, the winner of the Golden Hammer! 100% pure gold.
It's just such a great reward.
I totally played it safe, and it was just a really bad idea.
So proud of this. This is amazing.
But you know, what's his is mine, so really, I own at least half the Golden Hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for watching Battle Build. I'm Hubert McTarnish.
And I'm George McGibbons.
Until next time, keep your tools sharp.
And your nose to the grindstone.